Okay, now we will answer activity number 10.9, page number 190. طيب. The question asks us to make an investigation into the movement of different objects. I have different objects. I will use this object, okay, because it has wheels, and I will use this object, an eraser, and this object. Okay, طبعا this is very heavy. This is heavy. Okay, now, and the activity asks us to use different surfaces. إيش يعني different surfaces? Look at the PowerPoint I sent. There are many surfaces. Where is it? Wait. Here. Look here. You have someone is skating. The surface here, do you think it is smooth or rough? For sure it should be smooth, because the smooth surface let people skate easily. They will move easily on it. Okay, look at this surface, the carpet. The carpet, is it smooth or rough? Yani you can move easily on it, or it's not easy to move on it. It is a rough surface. Okay, type. Look at the grass. The grass, do you think it is smooth or rough? The grass is rough surface. Look at the ceramic, this type of ceramic. It is a smooth surface. So there are different surfaces. A smooth surface like the ceramics and the wax used for skating, and these are smooth surfaces. And the rough surfaces like the carpet and the grass, and also the street, the black street. It is a rough surface. So it should be rough, so the cars will not slip when they move. Okay, so these are the different surfaces we will use. I will use this. This is a canvas. You use it with Miss Hanan to draw. I think it is a rough surface. Okay, and I will use this. It's a tray, and this tray is smooth. The question asks here. As you can see, you have to investigate into the movement of different objects on different surfaces. Okay, I will use a rough and a smooth surface to find out which will travel the furthest before stopping. I want to find out which of them will move further. What surfaces? This surface I will use smooth and rough. These are the two surfaces I will use, the canvas and the tray. Okay, the objects, you will test something light, يعني something not very heavy, light, خفيف. Something heavy, I will use this because it is heavy. Okay, something with wheels, I will use this toy. I like this toy. Okay, and something round. يعني I will use this, and we will see how will it move. Okay, this is, I don't have a ball actually, so I will use this is because it's round. Yep. Now we will test how to make a fair test. أول شيء I will use this one, the rough surface. Okay, the rough surface, is it easier to move on or easier to stop on? Any rough surface, it's not easy to move on it. It's easier to stop things. Again, that's why the streets are rough, to make the cars stop when you push the brake. Okay, so this is the rough surface. Okay, so I will put dots to measure how far they will move. Okay, and I will put the object with the wheel and the light object and the heavy object in these places, and I want to measure how far will they move. Okay. Okay, so we will measure how far, what is the distance they traveled. Here, this is 0 until here. It is 20. So this is object 3. We will write down it moved 24 centimeters. While for the other object, it moved 4.8 or 4.5. Okay, so object 2, it moved 4.5 centimeters, while this object, it did not move because it is heavy, so 0. Okay, now we will try the smooth surface. We will find out which of them will move further. You need that they will move bigger distance. Okay, I predict first. Always in any experiment, I have to make my predictions. I predict that this one will move further because it has wheels, and then this one because it is lighter, and then this one because it is heavier. Okay, yellow, we will make our experiment. We will find out if our prediction is correct. Stop. I will stop it. Okay, can you see who moved the furthest? The toy having a wheels, right? Here. What about this pin box? It was lighter, so it moved more than the heavy object. Okay, so let us make the comparison between the rough surface and the smooth surface. Object 1 did not move. Object 2, this object, on a rough surface it moved 4.5 centimeters, while on a smooth surface it moved 18 centimeters. Okay, can you see it moved more on a smooth surface than a rough surface? Object 3, it has a wheel. On a rough surface it moved 24 centimeter, while on a smooth surface it moved 32 centimeter, and it moved more. Let us find our conclusions. So this is the conclusion. You can find it in the PowerPoint I sent on Class Dojo. Our conclusion is that objects move faster on smooth surfaces. Objects move slower on rough surfaces. Objects with wheels move faster. Heavy objects move slower. Type, what about a lighter object? I did not mention this. Let me write it down. We will write in a lighter objects move faster than heavy objects. Okay, so this is our conclusion. I want you to write it down on your notebooks. Last thing, you have to know that we can draw motion. We can draw, forces. For example, here in your book, the ball is falling down, so we have to draw an arrow that goes downwards, because what makes the ball fall? The gravity, جاذبية. Okay, the weight, how much gravity. There's a force from the earth that pulls the ball to move downwards. So sometimes we can draw the force by using these arrows. Here, this man is pushing the trolley. So he's pushing it this direction. So we can draw the force going this direction. Last thing we will talk about in this lesson is about something called friction. Friction. What is friction? Look at these questions. What makes the car stops? We said because the wheels here, I have wheels for the car, okay, and this is the surface of the street. Because they rub together, يعني they احتكاك, they rub together the wheels with the surface. Because this rubbing, they will stop. Okay? طيب, the next question. Why do you rub your hands when you feel cold? Like this. Why do you rub your hands? Because when rubbing will make heat. Why do you think the street is rough? The street, when the cars move. Why do you think this surface is rough? For sure, to let the cars stop when they want to stop. Otherwise, if it's very small, like this surface, if it is very small, all the cars will make accidents, because the surface will not make them stop. There should be a force of friction. Why do you think these socks have these holes? Look at this boy. Why? Because the socks with the surface of the carpet, they rub together, and that's why it makes a hole. Now all these have the same force, a force called friction. الاحتكاك. Friction. Okay? Now friction, what is friction? Force that resists the movement of a surface past another surface. Resist يعني تقاوم الحركة. الاحتكاك, it's a force, هي قوة that resists the movement, تقاوم الحركة. If it was a very rough surface, you can't move very fast, because the friction is very high. الاحتكاك. Okay? طيب, when does this happen? When two surfaces past each other. Two surfaces. Okay? So our lesson today, we are done till here. Okay, the friction. At the end, let us read this moral. هي وصايا لقمان لابنه. يا بني مررت على كثير من الأنبياء فاستفدت منهم عدة أشياء. إذا كنت في الصلاة فاحفظ قلبك. يعني ما نضلنا نفكر بأشياء تانية وإحنا بنصلي. احفظ قلبك. ضلكم تخيلوا إنه ربنا رقيب وشايفني جوا قلبي. إذا كنت في الصلاة فاحفظ قلبك. وإذا كنت في مجلس الناس فاحفظ لسانك. احفظ لسانك. دائما إحنا بنكون مع بعض وبنصير نحكي عن بعض، فالواحد دائما يركز إنه يحفظ لسانه. وإذا كنت في بيوت الناس فاحفظ بصرك. يعني ما تروحي مثلا عند صاحبتك تقولي واو بيتها حلو وغرفتها حلوة وتروحي وتضل تطلعي، لا، احفظ بصرك. وإذا كنت على الطعام فاحفظ معدتك. يعني ما أقول بآخر إشي مش قادرة أتنفس. احفظ معدتك. واثنان، لا تذكرهما أبدا، إساءة الناس إليك وإحسانك للناس. إن شاء الله تكونوا استفدتوا مس. إذا في عندكم homework أنا I will send it to you. I will tell you on the group. Till now I will not send a homework. بس إذا في I will let you know. Thank you.